Welcome to Sawdust and Cornbread. In today's episode, I'm going to be doing an unboxing and product review of the NT USB Versatile Studio Quality USB microphone by Rode. I received this microphone as a Christmas gift. I'm going to give you some specs, a rundown of the features, and toward the end of the video, I'll do some audio testing so that you can hear the difference for yourself. Without further ado, here is the Rode NT USB Versatile Studio Quality USB microphone. Here is the boxed NT USB microphone by Rode. As it arrives, I was really excited to receive this microphone as a gift. I've always used just the built-in microphone on my camera and phone, so I'm really interested to see the quality difference that this product by Rode makes. This microphone does include the stand as well as the pop shield, which is really nice. It's iPad compatible, and there is an onboard headphone monitoring system, which is great if you are a blogger, YouTuber in a house full of people and you have a family and there's all kinds of noise going on in the background. You can plug that right into the microphone itself and hear the purity of your voice or music or whatever it may be through those headphones. It's very helpful. Once I get into this box here, the first thing I noticed is how well the Rode microphone has been packaged. I really appreciate good packaging and safe shipping methods. I used to have a business myself. This has a nice 3/4 inch to an inch of foam on top. There's molded foam interior, so nothing's going to move around in there or shift or risk breaking during the shipping process. So I was very pleased with that. To begin with, I'm going to take out the microphone itself, and as you can see, here is the pop guard, and if I flip it around, you see the back side of the microphone. It feels good and sturdy. Here on the bottom is the connection that will connect to the USB cable that goes into the computer. And here on the side, this is the actual mixing system that you can mix the amount of voice or sound that you hear in the microphone with something from your computer. This is the volume and the headphone jack that volume controls purely what is coming through your headphones from the microphone. Again, that's very helpful if you're in a busy, hectic, noisy house so you can focus on your work. Here on the side is the adjustment or the adapter that connects to the microphone stand. And again, I'm very pleased that between the pop guard and the mic, they have inserted a custom molded piece of foam, again, just to keep things from moving around so that nothing bends or breaks upon shipping. And that pop guard is fully rotating. You can adjust that to any way that you want. However, the sound for this microphone only comes from the front. There is no sound from the back. So you always want to keep that pop shield directly in the front of that little silver round place there. That is the receiver for this microphone. Moving on to the stand, again, it's nice and sturdy. It's one solid piece of molded plastic. Two of the legs in the back are shorter, and there's one longer in the front. That's to help balance it out once you attach the microphone on top so that it's not going to risk falling over. Everything looks nice and straight and sturdy. It says in the packaging that you can also use that adapter on a mic, like a boom mic stand, to attach the microphone. I haven't tried that out, but it's neat to know we have that option if we would like to use it. Now, underneath the stand is this nice vinyl bag. It has the Rode logo and it has a zipper top. So let's unzip this and see what goodies we can find inside of the vinyl case. First thing I find is lots and lots of cable. We are talking probably a good 20 to 25 feet of cable, which is great if you're going to use the microphone across the room for some reason if you're going to be some distance from the USB connection. So I was very pleased that there's a lot there. If you don't need that much cable, I would suggest winding that up and maybe zip tying it, not too tight but loosely, just to keep everything nice and organized. But yeah, plenty of cable to work with here. I also like that it has a nice sturdy base at the USB, not going to bend and break and wear out quickly. So hopefully this one will last a long time. Digging further into the vinyl bag, we find a complimentary sticker by the Rode company. I love Rode microphones, which is to be decided. I want to try this thing out. I can't wait to see, and I truly hope that I love Rode microphones, but to be decided. Inside the booklet here you have general operation instructions as well as power requirements, some good specs, lots of good information. The booklet that came with mine comes in 3 different language translations, and you have the website there on the back if you do need some help that isn't included in the booklet. I'm going to pause on this page. You can always come back and pause the video to look at the specs of the microphone. Lots of good information there. Now I am going to attempt to attach the microphone to the stand, and it's pretty straightforward. It just screws on there, it threads right on to the little screw, and I just gave it a good spin and it went right on. And then to give it some extra security at the bottom, there's a rubber stopper. I just turned that till it was snug. I wouldn't want to over tighten it because you could risk cracking the plastic, but easy peasy, it goes on just like that. I do want to point out that this is a condenser microphone. You can see the little silver button looking thing there on the front. It's a cardioid polar pattern microphone, so the sound only comes from the front that has that little silver node on there. It does not pick up sound from the back, top, or bottom, so only voice or vocals or music from the front will be picked up. I'm interested to see how that works with room noise, radiant noise in the room. I'm going to do a test at the end to see. I also like that here on the side of the mic where it attaches to the stand, you have the option to change the angle. That could be useful if the mic's a little bit low on a table, to tilt it back, or too high to tilt it forward. Something you can work with, kind of experiment to see how that changes the sound of your vocals or your instruments as it feeds through there. So that's a nice option. And of course you want to keep that pop guard directly in front of that little silver node, and you can tighten that by rotating the dial at the bottom clockwise, and that keeps it firmly in place so that it won't spin around or slide as you are doing your work. Now I'm going to plug in this extra long USB cable. It goes straight into the base of the microphone. Very simple, it just slides right in there, and it has a pretty substantial base as well, so hopefully I won't be getting any shorts in that cord anytime soon. The other end goes directly into the USB port, and this is what it looks like all set up on my desk and ready to go. Now I'm going to try some audio tests to see how well this performs. Let's give it a go. For the first test, I have a little secret for you. I have purposely kept on all the electric heating systems in my room for the duration of this video. So there's not 1, not 2, but 3 air-forced heaters blowing in the background as I speak. I'm now going to switch all of those off and see if you can hear a difference in the quality of the audio. Switching begins now. As of this second, we are now in a completely dead, silent room. I don't have any kind of soundproofing or anything like that. This is a large open living room, but all of the fans and extra noise has now been turned off in the room. Is it better than before? The same? We will see with time. For this next test, and for the sake of science, I am risking a copyright strike. I'm going to turn on the TV in the background so there is extra radiant background noise and continue recording beginning right now. Our large TV is now on pretty loud in the background. I have it set on volume 25 or 30. It has a pretty large speaker output in the background, and I'm playing it safe. I decided to go ahead and play a Sawdust and Cornbread video. So this is what it sounds like with extra ambient background noise. As you probably can hear, there was still quite a bit of interference from that radiant background noise. So you are going to have to use this Rode microphone in a relatively, if not completely silent room to continue to get the quality that we're hoping for. This next audio test is one that I'm really excited about. We're going to compare the audio quality of my faithful Samsung Galaxy phone, my Canon EOS Rebel T6 camera, and this new microphone. This is my voice recorded on my Samsung phone. This is my voice using my Canon EOS Rebel T6 camera. This is my voice recorded on the new Rode microphone. This next audio test will be pretty straightforward. It's the distance from the microphone. I am currently in a silent room. Again, there is no soundproofing or sound buffering. This is an open living room space. I am 1 inch from the microphone. I am 5 inches from the microphone. I am 10 inches from the microphone. I am 15 inches from the microphone. I am 20 inches from the microphone. 30 inches, 40 inches, 50 inches, 60 inches, 70 inches. So at the maximum, I was 70 inches away from the microphone. Now I am back to 6 inches away from the microphone. This is with the pop guard installed. Do not remove the pop guard because there are warnings everywhere that if moisture gets into this microphone, it would be detrimental. This final test should be a fun one. This microphone has received accolades for its ability to mix vocals from the mic or music from the mic with sound from your computer. Could be helpful for sound effects in a podcast, or if you are a singer, you could sing along with your favorite tune. I'm going to spare you that experience today and play some sound effects in the background from my computer and mix them with my voice beginning now. All right, here we go. My dogs are really digging this high-pitched squeal, but just to let you know, on the microphone control, the mix on the side, I have it right in between the microphone and the computer sound itself. So we're right in the middle for this mix. And this time using the same volume as before on both the computer and my voice. The only thing I have changed is the monitoring system. I have it 1 dot away from being totally on my voice instead of close to the computer. After going back and listening to it, I really think the only purpose of that mixing system on the mic is the amount of computer versus your own voice or your own vocals that you can hear from the microphone through the headphones. It's not going to affect the output whatsoever. Of course, there's countless other contributing factors, but I thought that would be a fun little test. I do hope that this has been helpful to you. I don't do many product reviews, but if I find something I like, I'm going to tell you about it. And I really do like this NT USB versatile studio quality USB microphone. It was a Christmas gift from my daughter. I couldn't be more thankful. I'm sure I'm going to be doing a lot more voiceover work now, and I hope to update you in the future with any more developments, good or bad, concerning this product. It's completely unsponsored, unbiased. Just wanted to tell you about this neat product. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'll be back again with more interesting and informative things to make your life a little bit easier. If you have any suggestions for future videos, if you thought this was completely useless, or if you want me to do some more videos like this, let me know in the comments below. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps me a lot, and click like on this video. Tell somebody else about it. Maybe you know someone who's looking for a new microphone and this could be the one for them. Thanks again. Be blessed.